Good morning. I'm Gina D with Healing Heart TV, and I'm here to present to you another episode of Heart Jar Moments. This is a series where I've taken some of my life experiences where I actually learned lessons from. I've written them down on little pieces of paper, and then I put them in this jar. I pull them out, and then I have a little chat with you about it. The reason I do this is to inspire you, or to plant a seed in you, or possibly remind you of something you already know that you just need a little reminder of in order to allow you to express your soul's joyful purpose, to live a more beautiful life. Because really that's what we all are here to do, I think anyways, is express joy. So today is Martin Luther King Day, January 15th, 2018. We are in the middle of the month of this brand new year, and I pulled out of the jar today, don't think that just because it's a new year, things will be different. So take a seat and we'll talk about that. Okay, so like I said, I pulled out this little note, and I did write this a few weeks ago, probably the beginning of the year, and it says, don't think that just because it's a new year, things will be different. And the reason I wrote this is my family's gone through quite a bit of health issues this last year, my dad in particular, and my stepmom. And every year, you know, the last few years, they've had some challenging times. My dad's in his 90s, okay, so he definitely does have a lot of things to deal with. But I noticed that the last few years, as things have happened to them, they go, oh, you know, goodbye 2016, goodbye 2017, 2018 is going to be better, or 2017 is going to be better the last couple of years. And I started realizing that we all kind of do that. We like kiss that old year goodbye, and we just can't wait for the new year to start, as if the date is going to make the difference in our life. And the date does not have anything to do with whether or not something's going to be different or not. If you're doing the same things that you've been doing your whole life, and you were doing on December 31st, just because it's January 1st and it's a new year, doesn't mean it's going to be different. And I've been really thinking about this a lot the last few weeks. Also, I think what I'm thinking of too is 2016 was the beginning of the year when we lost David Bowie, we lost Glenn Frey, we lost a lot of rock stars from my generation, okay? People in their 50s and 60s can relate to this. And all of a sudden it was like 2016 was the year you're not going to get out alive, and all of this. And guys, it has nothing to do with the date. If you have a health issue, it has to do with everything you've done up until that point of your health issue. Now, I'm not blaming you for your health issue, so please don't take it that way. But what I'm learning is we're responsible for our health, okay? So you're responsible for taking care of your health. We're not blaming you for creating something bad, but definitely there's a lot of data and a lot of science that shows us now that the stress of our life, our habits, of course, eating and exercise, we all know this contributes, but the way we are with our emotions, the way we are in relationship with people, that contributes to our health and to the outcome of our life. And your finances, you know, if you're having trouble with finances and things aren't getting ahead, you know, what are the systems that need to change in your life in order for that to get better? And I learned this a few years back. Really made big changes in my life in order to create a more abundant, beautiful life. First of all, it just started with my mindset. That's where it all really starts, is with your mindset. So once you change your mindset and what it is that you want to create, and understand that it has nothing to do with the physical surroundings around you, in reality, it has to do with the energy and attention you're bringing to it, then you can start to make changes. But you also have to start to develop new habits, new ways of being, in order for these changes to occur. Now, the last few weeks, we've also seen some really sad things already in 2018. You know, I'm just down the road from Montecito. I have friends that live there, and the mudslides were horrible. There's certain things are definitely out of our control, but don't blame it on I really don't believe, you can't blame it on God or somebody's trying to punish us as a planet. We live in a beautiful planet. Nature, this is the way she behaves. And it's sad, it's difficult to lose people this way. Some things really are beyond our control, but most, I would say the majority of things in our life are in our control by the way we behave and the way we act. And so if this year is already feeling like, nothing's different, and I don't know if things are going to go well, or something's happened in your family or your relationship or with your kids, ask yourself, what am I doing differently than I was doing a month ago, or 6 weeks ago, or a year ago? Why? Really take a review. And this is something I've also learned in my training with Bill Poet and Laura Ciel. Is called a win review, W-I-N. So let's break that down. What is this? A win review is a really great way to gather information about what's not been working and what has been working and what you do with that. So the W stands for what's been working. Okay, so you look back. What in my life has been working the last few weeks, few months? Well, for me, what's really been working for me is I've been getting up every morning early, meditating, spending at least an hour working on meditation and just setting myself up for the day. And I know that works really well. And then I do yoga, and that works really well. And I've committed to making these videos twice a week. I set an intention and a goal to do that, and I'm sticking to it. And it's working. It's working for me, and it's working for you guys, because you're responding and you're commenting. So that's a win, okay, in my book. What isn't working for me? Well, let's see. The last few weeks really stretched out the holiday season. I was in Ohio for 2 weeks during Christmas. Then my cousin and I were on this road trip, and now we're here. My diet is probably a little bit off. It's not quite where I want it to be. And I have not been swimming. And I was swimming 2 to 3 times a week prior to Christmas. Now it's the middle of January and I haven't got back into it yet. So I know that's not working, and I'm not going to beat myself up over it. And I'm not going to go, I suck. I can't do anything and all that. No, I'm just taking it as information and knowing, okay, that's an area that needs improvement. So the N now stands for what's next. So we got what's working, what isn't working. Now, what's next? I'm not giving you the finger. So what's next is I'm going to align myself with swimming. Okay, I'm going to commit to getting to the pool at least twice this week. I'm not going to go, oh my gosh, I haven't gone in 6 weeks and I've got to go every day from now, because now I'm setting myself up for failure a little bit. So incremental changes, push myself back into something that works. So this is a great little tool that can just help shift a couple little things for you. So I suggest you try it. Just give it a go. See how it works. Let me know if you've tried it. Put it in the comments and share with the group how it's going for you. And really shortly, soon, in the next week or so, I'm going to do a Facebook Live with Bill Poet and Dr. Laura Ciel about some of their tools. And they also have a nice little new book called Rock Solid, which I talked about in my last episode, which I think is great on relationships, but it also helps you with your relationship with yourself, and then you could see how your relationships around you in work and in marriage and in family, friendships can change. And this is just one of the tools that they use actually in that. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Today's Martin Luther King Day, and remember, Martin Luther King had a dream, but he acted on his dream. So we all have dreams, and we all need to act on them in order for them to become a reality. So don't wait, act on your dreams, and have a fantastic day. Oh, comment, like, and share the video, like Healing Heart TV, and I'll see you on Friday.